We're going to be walking this way today, and we're going to go and find a tunnel and the remains of a lime kiln. So let's get down to a little wander and let's go and explore and see what we can find. It's not a pond. Here you join us at Lowdwells Lock. It's situated near the location where John Rennie's Broad Canal changed to James Green Tugboat Canal. It was probably Green who cut the mixed gauge through the Waytown Tunnel, where he then built Lowdwells Lock, 61 feet by 15 feet, with a 3.5 feet rise, capable of passing 4 tugboats at a time. Follow us up the path to the brook that flows into the Great Western Canal. James Green was born in Birmingham, the son of an engineering family. He learned much from his father, by whom he was employed until the age of 20. He then worked with John Rennie on a number of projects around the country, until 1808, when he moved to Devon and established a base in Exeter. He submitted plans for the rebuilding of Fenny Bridges in East Devon, which after became the bridge surveyor for the county of Devon. By 1818, he had been promoted to bridges and building surveyor for the county until 1841. His initial involvement with canals included the Braunton Canal and Drainage Scheme and the Exeter and Credeshan Canal. Little secret hidden waterfall. Waytown Tunnel is basically an extended bridge about 7 feet wide and only navigable by tugboats. The look of that is almost like mirror reflective water. You'd never expect this from a canal.
Look, Mum.
Records are limited, but it is thought that the Waytown lime kilns were constructed between 1810 and 1814. Limestone was obtained from the quarries above the canal and transferred to the top of the kilns by pack horse. Sometimes tramways were constructed to carry stone from the quarries, but here there is little evidence, as the quarries probably only served the canal side kilns. The local limestone is still quarried right up until today. So, that is our little exploration to the lime kilns of Lowdwell and Waytown.
What the hell is this? Fish.
It's always good to get out and explore. You come and join us as we've got to the Great Western Aqueduct. So, we're standing beside the only surviving aqueduct on the Devon section of the Great Western Canal. It was built in 1847 and is a fitting point from which to consider the turbulent history of the canal as a railway which the aqueduct was built to accommodate. Had a drastic effect on the canal's fortunes. Early ideas of the Great Western Canal date from the 1700s, before railways and good roads had developed. The original plan was to connect Exeter and Taunton, from where boats could continue by the river navigation to the Bristol Channel. Work eventually began in 1810, with construction of the Tiverton branch towards the Devon and Somerset County border at Lowdwells. To enable transport of limestone and lime from the nearby quarries and kilns, this length was completed in 1814. Building the route onto Taunton posed problems because of hills and valleys. Work went ahead in the 1830s and included 7 vertical lifts and an incline plane to achieve the changes of the level. It was finished in 1838 and connected with the recently completed Bridgewater and Taunton Canal. Intentions of continuing to Exeter had long been abandoned, but for a few years trade built up and finances began to recover. So, it's been a long day, and we hope you've enjoyed as much as we have enjoyed making this. And if you do like it, then what we can do is we can go the opposite way and finish off the entire length. I've added in as much history as I know, and obviously seen lots of content. There's not much else to say really, apart from I'm hungry, tired, and could do with a really ice cold pint, but I don't drink. So anyway, so hopefully you've enjoyed this walk as much as we have, and we may get another walking episode out in the future. So we'll walk to the end of the basin, and then that'll be our day trip out from Lowdwells to Tiverton Basin. Of the horse pulling the barge, which is called the Great Western Horseboat Company. It's the last of its kind in Britain. A trip on a horse-drawn barge.
That's what Barney does when I...
So there we go. We've done Lowdwells to Tiverton Basin, from one end to the other, all the way. We had these, which what we'll do is just at the end is that we will show footage of one that was still intact that we found at the side of the road. And these are the limekilns of Tiverton on the Great Western Canal. These have all been bricked up and sealed up, but along here would have been choking fumes, and horse and carts and barges loaded with lime and unprocessed materials to make lime, and it would be shipped all over the United Kingdom and even abroad, all from the southwest. And this, from the Bristol Channel all the way to Exeter, was the whole goal, to avoid going around Cornwall and risking the ships and the shipping lanes, cutting time, making hours, and of course making profits. But it was just a failed plan, and it was never achieved. We're going to be planning a massive episode for the autumn, and we hope to get some more episodes of ASC Walk With Me. I hope you've enjoyed this just as much as I have, and if you do, please leave a comment and we'll start planning the next big adventure. Catch you on the next one.